Hey dolls, welcome back, and if you are new, hello, my name is Jessie. Dobbie's bouncing around playing because we are excited. We are here to react to Season 1, Episode 6, the finale of Sweetpea, Life 2.0. And a big thank you and shout out to Lobotomized Barbie for starting us on this journey, and Melanie for finishing it. Melanie and Lobotomized Barbie are at the tiers where we get to request specific episodes of certain shows, and we have made it to the finale. I cannot wait to see what happens. It looks like we're starting off in an interrogation room. Not surprising, considering at the end of the last episode, we have Marcus being pushed over a balcony and the cops coming in to find Rhiannon and Julia. Let's see what happens next. It's Season 1, Episode 6, the finale of Sweetpea, Life 2.0.
Where's Julia?
Oh man, Julia's gotta stay strong and stick to the story. If she doesn't, Rhiannon's screwed.
People I'd love to kill.
We're back in Marina.
People I'd love to kill.
Oh!
This.
That was good.
Colder.
Where is Julia?
She's being very helpful.
What does that mean?
Definitely dead.
Yeah.
A Marina?
Yes.
Probably be a good place to look.
And it was.
I'm a reporter. Usually, just make you look a bit ridiculous.
Thank you. We'll take a look at the text.
He knew everyone was going to find out what he'd done.
He said he was gonna jump, and then he slipped and just fell.
Have you seen this knife before?
Marcus threatened me with it.
I don't think it was him.
He slipped, and he fell.
Wow.
I can murder a frappuccino. I think we've got everything we need.
I don't know if that was the right way to say it, but...
Your dad passed away recently, didn't he?
Oh my god, I knew they were gonna pick up that it was his knife.
Your dad is a joiner, isn't he? Sorry.
Was.
No dad, no sister around. And
She's
then
trying to
this
make
bully
her
turns
crack.
up. The one who made you pull your hair out. One thing you have left of him.
Uh-oh, it's working.
His house. I see you. You know, I feel overlooked all the time. You were gonna kill Julia too, but then something changed.
Oh
No, she's a victim. I saved her. Unlike the other two bullies you stabbed to death. Farrah, now.
Oh, Marina almost had her.
God, I don't want to have to report you. I hate filling in forms.
She did it. Fingerprints were also found on the murder weapon. At least just let me search her house.
Every dog has its day.
Rory, you wet prick!
Go home.
Oh.
Rory.
Rory should have been backing Marina up.
Not overlooked. You're just not good enough.
Oh. Anybody who has ever been in a situation where they know they are right and everyone around them is telling them that they are wrong and they are crazy, it is one of the worst feelings in the world. And granted, Marina doesn't know 100% that the theory is correct. Everything is pointing to Rhiannon and everyone is ignoring it. That's what I don't get. Like, to completely ignore it is insane. It's one thing to be like, I see where you're going with it,
can go.
but we don't have any evidence. They're like, no,
If you
Marina,
want.
you're
Why would you want
stupid.
to stay?
Rhiannon.
Craig.
Make you some breakfast on your bar.
Actually, do you mind if we make a stop somewhere?
She's not there, is she? I would grab a bag and get the out of there.
I was really worried about you.
AJ, I'm really sorry about how I treated you.
Sorry if I came across as obsessive.
No, God, no, I didn't mean that.
Well, I was going for casual but interested. Prick.
See you later.
Got some stuff you gotta go clean up, Rhiannon. Oh, that's timing. You know, I wouldn't do that.
Julia? Are you okay?
I'm surprised no one went to Rhiannon's house.
You killed my fiance, and then we lied to the police, babe.
I will never kill again, but I had to. And now you're safe.
We're free.
Oh, yeah.
Keep thinking the police are gonna turn up.
I just wearing a Tommy's
I
shirt.
can't go to prison.
We rid the world of a bully.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, but you almost
the rest
killed
of our
her
lives
too.
What?
We're gonna celebrate.
I don't think you should go celebrate. I think you guys should stay low for a little bit.
Freedom.
This is weird. This is weird. This should not be happening.
Marcus loved this song.
People are gonna be like, why the out to
Played it
dinner
when we
celebrating?
proposed. And then he shut my ring finger in the door because I was criticized.
Tell everyone what he did to you.
Be a victim.
But you're not a victim. We're not.
Why do you have a bag of dust in your handbag?
Didn't want him to get lonely.
All right, girls. Looking lovely tonight.
No, thank you.
I can kill him if you want. It was a joke.
Rhiannon, you need to tone
Julia,
it down a
remember what I
bit.
said I'm done with all that.
They'll need cash. Give me a bank card.
Uh-oh. Marina's breaking in. You want to root for Rhiannon because she's our person. She's our main person. But I feel so bad for Marina.
I love this song.
Oh, I do love this song too, actually. She's getting really drunk. She better not start spilling secrets. Me too. Craig's in heaven. Team Edward. Oh no! Why did you not destroy that? You know what's really sad though? This still isn't enough evidence.
I think he'd be really proud of me.
For what?
Standing up for myself.
Oh my God.
She lost her dad.
What?
He's all over my bag.
Oh,
I think he'd find it funny.
probably. That's cute.
Oh, morning, Craig.
Julia still feels like Julia is still working through all this trauma.
You could live with me.
Most people don't react to killing people like you do, Rhiannon. I'm obsessed with you. Oh my God, is Marina gonna be sitting there? Oh my God, in the recliner.
Could she have really done that? She's like the size of a small child. She used to own a chihuahua.
Tank, R.I.P. Tank.
And then I saw the CCTV. You'll do it again.
Oh my God.
You'll need to.
You're going to be waiting a long time. You've got nothing else. Have you?
Now she just taunted Marina, which is going to light a fire even more.
Told them not to be weird.
It's Norman, that's impossible.
Couldn't cope with losing another one.
All right, don't crowd them.
Who's the new Sweetpea?
Milk and no sugar, please, Phil.
And when I wasn't waiting, I was screaming.
I can't imagine. Or I can, because you're describing it.
It was humiliating. You made me feel like an animal. Nothing.
It's been a lot, hasn't it?
People hurt you, you hurt people.
Julia's starting to
wondering.
view Marcus
Don't want to talk about this anymore.
Okay.
like
I'm sorry.
Rhiannon.
I'll come over later.
Uh-oh.
We should do that more often.
I don't think you're going to. I think you're going to
I
get
think we
broken
should
up
just
with.
be friends.
Yeah.
What? Look, I know there's something going on with you and Julia. You asked me to lie for you. You're going to sell me the business.
Give me the business, yep.
You've been using me.
He did lie to the police for her, and he doesn't know why, which is a big thing. She kind of has to do this.
Oh, and also you're supposed to cook couscous in water, idiot.
I don't think you'd like who you are now.
Oh my God, what is gonna happen? No, I would call Sarah and find out what the hell's going on.
Hi. Oh, yeah.
I'm so nervous.
You know me,
I'm so
just-
nervous.
Wholesome.
No, you're not.
I broke up with Craig.
Oh my God, I thought he was going somewhere else with that. Oh my God, I want to like this, but I love AJ so much and I feel so terrible for him. Damn, AJ ripped. Ella is too. She's got like a little six-pack going on. Hunger Games?
Are you secretly a 15-year-old girl?
This is all too happy. Is Tink's on her pillow?
You're freakishly strong.
Tank! R.I.P. Tank! Check the news, check the, like, voicemails. She's taking her money?
It's been intense. Both of you.
Let's say the least.
No one else has it. It's the murder weapon.
Serious bit of kit, that.
Serious bit of kit you got there.
Oh my my god, did he just realize?
AJ.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god, we're not gonna kill AJ, right?
Can I have my t-shirt?
Oh my god. Oh my god, AJ, run the out of there. Don't get your t-shirt, just go.
It was my dad's.
Okay, then where is it?
Oh my god, she's gonna kill him. She's gonna panic and freak and kill him.
Your knife, isn't it? Isn't it?
I was grieving.
What?
I mean, people just dismissed me.
He never did.
They were bullies. I mean, the world is a better place without them.
Oh my god.
To be seen.
My AJ!
I didn't have to try with you.
Oh my sweet, sweet AJ. Oh my god, the knife on the cutting board.
You're the only one who really sees
You're a
me.
monster.
She's gonna break her streak
No, I'm not.
of killing terrible people. Oh god, she's gonna stab him. She's looking at the knife.
You can't leave me.
Ah, I knew it! So how many of you were laughing this entire season? I kept saying AJ. Oh my god, is that her sister? Oh my god. What the? How did that fly into that so fast? I am processing. Damn you, Amazon. AJ! AJ's with Tink. Holy man. What an ending. All right, there you have it. Episode 6, the finale of Sweetpea Life 2.0. So how many of you were giggling under your breath over every time I said, sweet AJ, poor AJ, I don't want AJ to be wrapped up with somebody who's murdering people, knowing that this was gonna happen. Oh my god, AJ. AJ. Tink is still obviously the most horrible thing that happened in this entire show, but the irony of this situation is so insanely complex, yet absurdly simple at the same time. Rhiannon is trying to plead a case for why she did this. So he puts it together that she had the knife. He had seen her with it. He is a journalist. He remembers the little things. She's trying to plead her case saying, you know how people treated me. No one ever saw me. I was nothing and I had to do what I did. And what's crazy is, yes, she was treated like that. We did see many examples of that. But the one person who never treated her like that was AJ. AJ never was rude to her, was dismissive of her, didn't see her. He was never like that. And even when she was mean and rude and dismissive to him, he just kind of took it on the chin and brushed it off. We finally got to the point where Rhiannon sees that and sees him for who he is so they can be together, and this whole thing up. So the type of person that AJ is, and I kind of went over this in the other episode, the type of person AJ is, he would never be able to handle this information and accept it. He got upset that she wanted to go in and talk to the mother of the guy who got murdered, and he didn't think that was right, you know, like that, and doing the whole story on them and everything, and how she twisted it into, rightfully so, he was an but he didn't even want to do the story. You know, he was like, I don't think this is right. I don't feel good about this. So the fact that she thinks that he would be able to accept her for being the murderer that she is insane. But let's face it, Rhiannon is a little bit insane. Rhiannon's a little crazy. You cannot justify what you did because it's murder. You can't justify it. There have definitely been times where I'm like, you know what? Not sad. Not sad that this person is gone. And I know that's mean to say, but I'm not sad. But it still doesn't, nothing justifies you murdering a person. At least in Rhiannon's situation, right? Like the first guy, utter piece of shit. He was such an asshole. He was abusive to her. He was about to push her in or restrain her, whatever it may have been. He was going to hit her. Not an excuse to murder him. The second guy treated everybody like was yelling at the bartender, was yelling at the hospital, was a complete her. Not a reason to murder him. Trying to justify what she did by saying that she was eradicating the bullies and saving people by doing so. And it gave her a reason to move on after she did what she did. When in reality, she clearly has this sick, demented way of looking at situations and processing her anger. Like, could you imagine, let's put it this way, could you imagine that if every time somebody in the world got mad, they just murdered the person they were mad at? Some people may have some pretty damn good excuses. Still doesn't mean that you're allowed to murder the person, nor should you use that as an excuse to absolve yourself from all responsibility for doing so. So it's just, I love Rhiannon, but dude, you're a murderer. And yeah, no, AJ's not going to accept that. So I commend her for being honest. But I think she knew in that moment, I am so screwed. There's no way that I get out of this if I let AJ leave this room right now. And she had to kill him. Now, what's crazy is, like, you didn't have to kill him like that. That was painful. She stabbed him in the side, stabbed him in the neck, and then stabbed him in, like, the shoulder. Obviously, she panicked, but, like, good God, that was a really painful way to go. And now we are left with this. What the hell is she going to say? Because this is the thing. You have a dead person lying on you. You're covered in blood. You have a knife in your hand, and you stabbed them 3 times. Your sister's coming into this. She is not going to hide this with you. She's not going to help you hide this. So the police are going to be called. What is she going to say? That AJ attacked her? Anybody who talks to the cops are going to say that AJ's not like that. AJ's the sweetest person I ever met. AJ had no ill will intentions against Rhiannon. You could swing a story of AJ was in love with me and he was mad that I was with Craig and he freaked out and he attacked me and I stabbed him. But regardless, it's like that's pretty much the only plausible thing that she has. But now we have her tied to yet another thing. It's like this is such ammunition for Marina. It's not even funny because Marina has the CCTV tapes now. Marina has already built a case of a plethora of things why Rhiannon was the murderer all along, the serial killer. Nobody believed it. Now we have an actual murder that Rhiannon, or a death that could say, because we don't know if it's murder yet, that Rhiannon partook in. This looks really, really bad for her and really, really great for Marina's case. Oh my God. Poor AJ. R.I.P. AJ, poor freaking AJ. Oh my God, I feel so bad. I feel so terrible for him. And I loved his character. I really loved his character. It would have been really hard to have had them start something, like start some kind of relationship or something, and have Rhiannon doing what she's doing, right? Like, I don't think it would have been like only a matter of time before he figured it out or things went wrong or whatever. So I understand why, for the sake of the story and his character, they kind of had to do this, but this is crazy. I can't believe it ended like this. I feel so bad for AJ. R.I.P. AJ. Take care of Tink. So Rhiannon should have picked up the calls from her sister. She would have known that she was coming. Not that that would have changed the current events that we are dealing with right now. It's not like, oh, I can't kill him because my sister's coming, but this is going to be really interesting to see how it plays out in season 2, which we are confirmed for. I feel terrible, again, for Marina trying to plead this case of this is the serial killer, this is all my evidence. But, like, even Rhiannon said, even with the CCTV, you have nothing else. But it's like things like this, little things like this, that where you put all together in the grand scheme of things, it starts to build a case. So yeah, I feel bad for Marina, but not too bad because I feel like there might be moves made in the future. We broke up with Craig. I'm not gonna lie, I can't believe I'm gonna say this. I kind of felt a little bad for Craig too. Because Craig was an asshole. Craig ghosted her. Craig was very dismissive. But at the same time, it's kind of true what he said at the end here, where he's like, you were using me and I was using you. Like, at first, I was using you, but then I really started to like you. But I liked you in the process of while you were using me. Like, you knew that I didn't want to meet you for dinner for a date. You knew I wanted to talk business, but you made it that anyway. You knew that I didn't really see you as anything but like an attractive girl, and you hooked up with me. Then you showed up at the office, and he doesn't even realize that she showed up at the office and seduced him so that she could get the CCTV footage. Then she asked him to lie for her. And he did. Then it's like little by little, I don't think she even realized, is what I'm trying to say. I don't think she even realized how much she was using Craig. And at that point, it's like, it's very skillfully done in this show, how Rhiannon managed to flip the script on so many people. She flip-flopped roles, where at the very beginning of this, she was a ghost, no one saw her, people took advantage of her and treated her poorly. And now by the end of this season, she doesn't see people. She's treating people poorly. She's looking at people like ghosts, you know? So it's like she is using this excuse of like, I'm doing this and I'm the way I am because of people like Julia, because of the people around me that treat me like. But then, like, what's your excuse for what you're doing to people now? If you really understood how that felt, which I'm not, like, obviously she does, but if you really acknowledged that, you wouldn't be treating people the way that they treated you. And so, yeah, I can't say I blame Craig for being like, give me the business. It was move, but I can't say I blame him. I lied to the police for you. Something sketchy is going on with you and Julia. I'm now a part of it because I cared about you and you asked me to do this for you. You need to sign over the business. So yeah, that was a crazy a power play there with Greg and Rhiannon. Still doesn't mean he's gonna keep his mouth shut, by the way. Like, if it came down to it, he is not a fan of her now. So if he had to, he could be like, yeah, you know what? Like, I did lie, which wouldn't make him look good, but he could also just come clean. Jeff, R.I.P. Jeff, we had a little memorial for him. Everybody in the office is hugging Rhiannon because she's such a hero. We successfully get out of jail, tell the story of what happened. Marcus kidnapped Julia. He was abusive. Rhiannon got a threatening text from him. She did some digging and research. She's a journalist. She realized he had the house. She went and checked, and voila, there was Julia. And that's how she ended up there, and he slipped off the balcony. Julia is somebody that I wish we got a little more information from, but I understand why we didn't because of all this, and I cannot wait to dive into that for season 2. Julia clearly self-medicated by going out, getting hammered, taking drugs, ignoring the reality of the situation of what happened, sobered up, quickly came to the realization, and then had all of these things thrown at her. of like, we should go to the newspaper. You should tell your story about how he was abusive. You should move in with me. We could redo your room and start this awesome life. And Rhiannon's acting like so happy and so great. And this is all so wonderful. And like, it was nothing. Like Rhiannon's acting like she just like went and saw a scary movie and now she's going on with her day. And Julia's like, I was in the movie and I don't know how to handle this mentally. Like, Rhiannon is not soaking in that she reacts to death and murder very differently than a lot of other people. For Julia's whole entire life just turned upside down. Her husband was murdered right in front of her. Regardless of him being an abusive piece of shit, she did still love him. That love doesn't just go away. And she saw someone she loved get murdered right in front of her. That is extremely traumatic. And now she's got all of these, newspapers trying to talk to her and all these people trying to talk to her and sitting outside of her house. And then Rhiannon's just like all bubbly next to her, like, everything's fine, everything's fine. It's like this warped reality of a situation that she is in, and I really don't think that she knows what to do with it or how to handle it. So I think when she went to the newspaper, I think she was like actually trying and thinking like, I'm going to go through with this and I'm going to see how it works and see how it makes me feel. And then when she started doing it, like even when they were on the rooftop, she kept looking at Rhiannon and the way she was saying things and like how she put her head on her shoulder and everything. And I think as she was working through what she was saying at the newspaper, she was looking at Rhiannon like, you are a monster just like Marcus was a monster. You're just a different type of monster. Like, nothing that you did was okay. Nothing that you did was a savior of the people. This should not have happened. That wasn't even supposed, she says, that wasn't supposed to happen. You weren't supposed to kill him. He wasn't supposed to die. We were supposed to frame him for kidnapping me. Killing him wasn't on the plan. Obviously, it happened the way it happened, but because of reasons. But the way that Rhiannon is just so quick to fall into being okay with these horrific things, most people aren't like that. And Julia, I think, again, is starting to be like, you killed this one person, you killed this other person, now you killed him, you almost killed me. And not for nothing, but also, Rhiannon hit Julia how many times? They wrestled on the floor. She hit her once with the meat. She hit her once with the broom. I'm for sure there was one or two times in between there. Julia has experienced years and years and years of physical abuse from her husband and nonchalantly talks about it with like, he slammed my ring finger in the door. He made me eat a lipstick because I didn't reapply it good enough. She has the burn marks all over her neck. What Rhiannon was doing to Julia sadly was used to. And I think that's another reason as to why Julia was comparing Rhiannon to Marcus. You're knocking me around just like he has knocked me around. You're a monster, and you're trying to manipulate me into thinking that you're here for me and you're going to protect me and you're going to love me. And that is what Marcus did. Marcus would do those things and then tell me he loves me and that he was here for me and that he wanted to give me things. He wanted to give me this little house, this little project that he had. Now you want to give me a room in your house. It's almost as if she's moving on to her next Marcus. And I think that's what freaked her out. I think it freaked her out and she looked at this like, I am going to get my power back. I'm not going to let you do that. Like I let Marcus do it for so long. She got the there. I have a feeling maybe she went to the house, grabbed some needed, bought a ticket with Rhiannon's card and booked it. Because as I was saying, like, I don't think she'll want to leave. Her friends and her life are there, but like, yeah, her life's blown up now. Look at all the newspaper, the news people that were outside of her house. she's never going to be able to live a normal life here. Everyone's going to be talking about it. Everyone's going to be looking at her differently. Let's face it, her friends weren't necessarily looking like real friends. They were all kind of fake anyway. So I think that's what happened, because they said it was a ticket that she bought, right? I think that's what we're going to find out happened with Julia. So I think that's another reason as to why we didn't necessarily see anything else aside from the charge on her card, because they're probably going to dive into that in season 2, where like Julia's just gone. Julia left. But I love the character progression and the relationship with Rhiannon and Julia, because I hated Julia so hard. I still feel like we should have had a little bit more of an apology and sympathy from Julia to Rhiannon. I don't know if we ever got that, because again, like this, relating the situations, if you remember, Julia kept saying, you chose to be like this. You chose to be here. You chose to take the situation that you were in and bring yourself here. As to where Julia, going through an abusive situation, was always looking beautiful, had a successful business, had her friend circle and a social life, and did yoga and was loved by everybody. And Rhiannon could have done all those things, but she didn't. She ended up where she is. So I almost feel like Julia, part of the reason she didn't quite intensely apologize to Rhiannon is because she was looking at her own situation thinking like, yeah, I do feel bad for what I did, but at the same time, I'm going through trauma too, and I'm not in your situation. I'm still like chugging along and being successful kind of thing. Like, it is doable. So you can't blame me for your lack of success and your trauma when I am experiencing trauma and abuse also, and I'm doing fine otherwise. It's just, oh man, these characters and these situations are very complex, and I feel like I could just talk about them forever because there's so much involved here. But overall, I think we pretty much covered it. This was an intense season. These were some crazy episodes, but I loved them. I loved the mix of comedy with the horror, and I am so excited that we are already confirmed for a season 2. I think Ella was magnificent with this character. I think there's so much more story to tell. I cannot wait. This was really, really fun to react to. So again, Lobotomized Barbie, thank you so much for your requests. Melanie, thank you for picking them up and finishing it. And we'll have to see everybody in season 2. So long, everyone. Try and make someone smile today. You never know when they might need it next. Bye.